Jamsin Entertainment.
Hey there, Disney, Warner Brothers, Fox. This is for you. Well, and my fans. These are things that you can do to be better companies. I'll do Warner Brothers first. It's the easiest, fastest one. Scrap your superhero movies and remake them. Just come out with a Justice League movie. You don't need origins. Just come out with a Justice League movie. You can come out with a Justice League movie and then you can do Origins. You can do the reverse of what Disney did with Marvel. And it will work. People will love it. But in order for it to work as well, you need writers that actually love comics and put out a good script. Directors that love comics and will put out a good movie. Actors, well, you can use the same actors. Well, not Jesse Eisenberg. No. The other actors, they're fine. Fox. Either reboot X-Men completely with a whole new cast, whole new storyline, and do something other than the Prejudice storyline, because we get it. Prejudice is evil. We don't need it beat into our heads because the media does that anyway. We get it. Or finally sell the X-Men to Disney so that Marvel can be under one umbrella and the Marvel movies can become even more awesome. You can do it too. You can even keep the storylines that you have already established, and Disney can work with them. I mean, everything's there. They can work with the first two X-Men. They can work with the new X-Men, because there's not a whole lot of continuity to your storylines, but there's enough there where Disney can use it. For instance, Magneto, Xavier, and Wolverine all have storylines that are going on about the same time. Well, no, the same time as Captain America. So it's very easy to integrate that in there. The world is big enough that Captain America can be going after Hydra while Eric Lyncher, Magneto, is in a concentration camp, and while Charles Xavier is doing his thing, being rich, because that's all they've ever shown Xavier do. Change that. Make him more interesting. And Wolverine, he's the oldest person in the X-Men, as far as I know. He's already, you can have him fighting in World War II, and I mean, it's there. Everything's there, even the storylines. Which, still, you didn't fix the storylines, Fox. Or Bryan Singer, I should say, the director of most of the X-Men movies. You didn't fix it. I went over that in prep work for Apocalypse. And it carries over to Apocalypse because, if I remember correctly, you don't really mention anything of Days of Futures Past in Apocalypse. So really, you can watch First Class, skip over Days of Future Past, even though it's a good movie, and go right to Apocalypse. You can literally do that. You can make that jump. But it's as if Days of Future Past didn't happen. So, again, storyline's not fixed. Timeline still debacled. But it can still be picked up by Marvel and Disney and make good product from what they have. It's established. It wouldn't be difficult to take the X-Men universe that's established and put it in the Avengers universe that's established. It would be very easy. Disney. There's a whole bunch of source material in Star Wars that you are not tapping into. Now, you rejected Lucas's story because he already has 7, 8, 9 written. Now, grant you, if it's anything like the prequels, it's probably a good thing you didn't pick them up. But you probably could have worked with those as well. But I'm not worried about that. I liked Force Awakens. It was a really good film. I'm looking forward to Episode 8. I'm kind of looking forward to the Star Wars stories, which is Rogue Squadron and the Han prequel. They haven't shown anything on the Han prequel. I'm looking to Rogue Squadron because it's stealing of the Death Star, but this is where I'm saying there's a lot of sorts of material out there that you could be using and put out product that will please everyone, please fans and newcomers. Kyle Katarn is the origin of stealing the Death Star plans. And it kind of looks like you might be setting that up just a little bit because it's a side story. I don't know. Actually, it just occurred to me, maybe you're not doing that because Kyle plays a much bigger role in the movies. But if you looked at the games where this came from, Dark Forces is the story that tells the stealing of Death Star plans. And even though Kyle becomes Force sensitive, well, is Force sensitive, but they don't mention it until Jedi Knight. Dark Forces is more or less a standalone. You don't really need to play the other games, even though they're awesome. Dark Forces is a standalone. They don't. So from what I remember, they don't hint that he's Force sensitive. So you can literally use the first level, expand on it, and make an awesome movie out of it. And you have the money to do it. You got a whole bunch of money, and you throw it at the authors who made Kyle Katarn and stuff like that, and you make a great movie with it. Now, I'm sure this movie is going to be good, but the geek in me just wants to see Kyle Katarn up on the big screen. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get that. And hopefully this movie's good where I can live with it, and it probably is going to be good because Force Awakens was good. So those are a few things I would like to be seen done. I'm sure there's others like me that share the same sentiment, and those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you would like to see Hollywood do in general. I know I mostly talk about geeky things, but I'm sure there's things in Hollywood that you would love to see done. Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. And stay tuned for Thursday's throwback review of Collateral.
Live your imagination.